wanted to share with you 3 easy and healthy vegan meals. Now, essentially, yes, you can meal prep basically any meal, but these are just 3 meals that I've been loving lately, and I've also been loving making double batches of them at the same time, just so it's easier for the next day. I have something ready to go. So here they are. So this first meal is the most basic, but it's a meal that I always make, and it's just really easy and healthy. It's a salad, and I'm just putting onion and hemp seeds. I know, super boring, but it's pretty much what I make when I'm lazy, and I always like to chop up twice the amount just so I have a salad that's ready for the next day for lunch or dinner. And you don't have to think about it, you just put it in your refrigerator and it's good to go. And then I also had some potatoes on the side. For this next meal, I made Spanish rice. I doubled the recipe in my rice cooker, so I did 4 cups of rice, about 6 cups of water, 2 cans of this organic diced tomatoes, and then I also added in some diced onions, some chili mix, 4 of these vegetable cubes, also some garlic powder, as well as some cumin. And as you can see, it was a lot for my rice cooker because I doubled the recipe, but it all worked out. It was great, just a little messy. While the rice was cooking, I just cut up some vegetables I wanted to steam, and again I doubled the amount of vegetables so that way I could set some vegetables aside for the next day. So those were all the vegetables I ended up steaming, and then those are the vegetables that I put in the refrigerator for the next day so I could steam them or eat them or do whatever. They're chopped and ready to go. And here is all the rice. It is seriously so good. I found the recipe off of a blog called Bless This Mess. I made so much rice, this is probably enough for the rest of the week, so it's really good. And then there's the rice with the steamed vegetables on top, so really delicious dinner. For this last dinner idea, I'm making tomato basil soup, and again, doubling the recipe, so I'm using 6 organic tomatoes, a whole lemon juiced, about 10 leaves of basil, and I'm just putting it in my blender, blending it up until it's nice and hot. And this is a recipe from a guy named Robert here on YouTube. I will link all of his information down below in the recipe, but I felt like it needed a little bit more seasoning, so I added some garlic powder as well as some sea salt. And while that was blending, I toasted 2 pieces of this Ezekiel bread. And on top of the toast, I just spread some of this Go Veggie cream cheese, which I never buy, but I bought once, and I was like, I need to use this. Not a big fan of it, but it tasted pretty good on the sandwich. And then on top of that, I just spread on some hummus. Super healthy mix of cream cheese and hummus. Really good combination. And then finally, some avocado, and this was just so simple and tasty, especially with the soup. It was a great combination. So there's my dinner, tomato basil soup and this weird sandwich thing. Ignore the crumbs on my counter, that's from the toast. I promise I cleaned my kitchen. And here you go, a whole nother bowl ready for the next day for lunch or dinner, whatever you'd like. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you like this video, be sure to check out my other easy vegan dinner ideas video that I made. I will link that down below. Be sure to tell me what your favorite easy vegan meals are, because if you guys don't know this already about me, I love simplicity when it comes to cooking and healthy food. I'll see you next time. Bye!
Feeling my way through the darkness, guided by a beating heart. I can't tell where the journey will end.